are a pair of 2 long sticks used to eat things with one hand. Holding chopsticks is a little bit like holding a pencil, except that you have 2 of them, and you kind of move them together in a pincher movement. Most of them are made out of wood. They're also made out of plastic, bamboo, jade, gold, silver, and even ivory. I think that's not so cool these days anymore. Chopsticks are really well designed for eating small bits of food.
Ayo, ayo, ayo.
Now folk.
Ayo, ayo, ayo.
To the infinity.
Ayo, 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 ayo.
Amanicove. They on the wave, Jack Sparrow, keep it fly like a sparrow. Only drawback, I always stay on point like an arrow. Legacy legendary told by the tarot. It's crazy how the crackers tried to whitewash the pharaoh. Nautica apparel, dollars in the euros. I came to say today, girl, you looking at a hero. I don't got time to hear the lies from you weirdos. I know some homies who stay in the field like a scarecrow. Life is what you make it, we gotta do it big. One love to all the homies out here doing bids. Much love to all the parents out here raising kids. They try to knock us down, but we get it how we live. I listen to James Ball when they hear another perspective. The black man's plight is another subject neglected. They said peace is only a theory that should be deaded. I had to dive deep in the minds to resurrect it. Ideology song, double down like a clone. For all the times of tone, they gotta write us in tones. They said the righteous move down a road that isn't shown. I had to check the path like I'm stepping out in phones. One time for the Renaissance. One time. Now one time for the Renaissance. 2 times, 3 times, 4 times for your mind, feel me?
You know to come up, stack, get right, put the gun up, laugh, get nice, split the blunt up, pray blue and whites don't run up, remain humble. You see the change when the rains come through, when all the fame ups your game, cause your name's mumbled. The chicks notice, Jews is like hypnosis, it's ferocious when broke niggas get focused. The cars come out, bottles at the bar run out. You know you're large when you win car, get dodge, you drop, but hit the twist up.
Hey yo,
Y'all these niggas ain't ready. Take them to the Serengeti.
The fantastic, bombastic, flow magic, mash your cabinet, eat planets just like Galactus.
8 arms like in Arachnus, we ripping packages, flip them, doing gymnastics.
Talisman for the balance, we rock the fly shit, she's trying to feel on the fabric.
Control the wheel of the Atlas, the third eye above my head, I feel like Katniss. Alpha, why these niggas sleeping on us like a mattress?
Page can still stills, I can still switch the palette. Black out like Gilla House, looking at these rappers that I son, they can feel the drought.
But they still don't feel us, how that work, they using overcame painkillers. We changed lanes, but the game the same, blame niggas.
Still the same hitters, put your face in the dirt for disgrace in the earth.
We on a race to the first, the runners up, steady chasing, they get placed in the hearse.
And we taking your turf, make your wave disperse.
You in the jacket nigga style, we got a wave you can serve, sir. Yeah, one.
Might as well hang it up. Oh man. Yeah. Yeah. Yo. It's the children of the atom, back spazzing, spat chasms. We don't play about harassing, if they do it, glad bag them. Better pray for armistice, armed with the arms of dragons. Let fire spray and lay waste where you layin', we not for. Ayo, immortalized gorilla, certified by builders. Walking down this path, I'm mopping monsters like the Witcher. Trying to make the ends meet so I can see a dealer. Swear the English whip, saying kid it's Aston Villa. I swear these lames don't get the bigger picture. Claiming that they ballin' back to back like match fixtures. Dodging every meaning in life, a bad mixture. Better change before you see a tombstone like Val Kilmer. Nothing changes if nothing changes. I'd rather not do nothing and be nothing and have nothing but anguish. Cause nothing is nothing, you know, rapping is nothing, you know. When you this good.
It's the story, man.
Yeah.
You know, we're all writing a book. What's your book look like? What does your fucking book look like? Like your life is a book. You got a bunch of chapters in your book, but when they close that book, how good was the book? How good was your book? What was the ending to your book? If The ending to my book can be so amazing because of all that was done. Not the money, all that was accomplished. The first to do, the man that did this, he caused the merger between this. Because of his commitment and growth to this, the communities were then given this, made education this, changed the way the schooling was blah, 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 gave books, gave computers, gave all of the things that can be associated with you and your existence become a part of the chapters in your book. So my drive is about my book.
Slim waist with a thin dress, bad teen, long hair, yeah, I'm impressed. You got all them other girls in a distress, all eyes on you, you a temptress. Seen you chillin' with your friends, the dude try to talk, you don't give her no chance. Then we locked eyes, so I make the advance. You meet me halfway, say, do you wanna dance? You already know. Wine on me, girl, do it fast, do it slow. Make everybody jealous while you making it roll. Got my hands on your hips while you touching your toes. I knew you was wild, feel like it's only us two in this crowd. Having all these thoughts about taking you down, and I know you feel it poking and it's making you smile. On my freaky shit, the way that you move got me feeling it. The way that you grab it, know you needing it. I know you came with your girl, so you leaving with me. I can tell that you like that, and you came with some spice, know you bite back. You said all them other dudes ain't like that. Got it in a good time with a nightcap. Let's go. Let's go.
Alpha.
It's like 12:55, leaving the spot, then we jump in a ride. One hand on the wheel, other hand on your thigh. See the look in your eyes, girl, I know you wanna ride. Yeah, gotta swerve through the town, 16 on the dash, cause I know you want it now. Convo been good, got your eyes in the cloud. Then you turn your head to me, said, will you put it down? You already know, pull up to your crib, head straight to your room. Kissing and touching, licking and rubbing, stripping or nothing, getting into something. I got my hands on your body, I make you gush because you so naughty. I know that you like it raunchy, give me that sloppy, go ahead and tie me. The French kiss the clit, I like the way that you gas when you get the stick. From the front to the back to the side and flip. Got you on top, then you double that. Hey, I been had superpowers, hop in it first time, I could last for hours. Go and tell your friends how your body done up, cause I'ma give it to you till the sun come up. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Hey, that was fun. We should do it again sometime.
For me. Still good, feel good. I seen success from my vision, so I added more. I had to jump into that ring like a matador. Everybody talking records, but I shatter more. Told her it's in the details like Jacob Lattimore. Money come, money go, you already know. I brought the calm to the current for a steady flow. A steady show through heavy goals, I set the tone. Became one with the earth, my Serengeti Flow. Trying to bridge the gap in the ages and lost pages. They lost patience, became complacent and lost cadence. All these faces stay adjacent, but they feel faceless. A lot of problems that we had, dog, we still facing. They wrote equations that don't add to our fate, and got kids wishing they could have a crumb on their plate. A lot of people lost in space when they move out of state. Peace comes from within, but they minds in the way. Wait, everything ain't everything, but it's still something. I'd rather be the one with love than to feel nothing. Trying to work on my expansions like I'm Phil Drummond. I put $1 million on the track, dog, I'm still running. I'm airborne, trying to pilot the heights. Reflecting on the words I heard in the form of advice. Everybody got a path and they deal with advice. Don't ever let your burning passion turn to a dying life, for real.
Today, for the first time, the black people of the West are beginning to look homeward. They're beginning to look back toward the mother continent of Africa, and they're gaining spiritual strength from these roots. The African continent is on the rise, the motherland is on the rise, and our people all over the Western Hemisphere are looking back at this rising continent and the unity of that continent, and it's giving us strength and hope for the future. And for the first time, not only is the black man on the African continent fighting and seeking and fighting for his place in the sun, but his fight is putting the same spirit in the black people in the West. And we are also seeking and fighting for our place in the sun. And we will not rest until that place has been secured.
Yeah. You gotta feel me. Check. Yo. Without a dollar in my pocket, dollar in my wallet, I felt so low, what you gon' call it? I'm moving at a point where a lot of folks would call it. Instead of losing drive, I just hit the hyperbolic. I had to figure out what held me down and raise the limits. I had to tell myself in the mirror, remain relentless. Before you get to do a prize fight, you gotta scrimmage. If you take the steps, then your story gon' be endless. So I moved down this path with plotted points on the graph, with knowledge I had to grab and concepts to grasp. I looked towards the heavens, seen growth in the grass. I knew light would give me guidance like an Allen Wake task. They ain't in my weight class, my wave last and they ass. If you talking about skill, they ain't got half. I can elevate their funds and tell them double that, and then put they dream girl in a bubble bath. Face it, they see me jumping out the stasis. Marie heard my shit and said that I'm the greatest. You know it feel good when your ladies get elated, but it turned null and void when connections separated. They try to knock me down, but I elevated. I'm always on point, I had to exclamate it. I had to dig deeper, like I'm excavating. Talking about this joint, you know I devastated. Put two and two together with a little bad weather, with some ties to the pain that you know I had to sever. Miss a Rugi to whoever played a cut like a record. All we do is set records, who the fuck gon' check us? Yeah, I got rounds over squares like checkers. Fuck it.